I want to show you the newest line the media is now running with to attack President Donald Trump and try to help save Joe Biden's time in office, to keep him there. Listen to it. And once you do, I think everything will become a lot more clear as to what's really happening. Listen.
Donald Trump is leaning into a dark and dystopian version of America, and his distortion of reality is reaching a new low when it comes to immigration. He's now embracing the word bloodbath to falsely blame migrants for crime waves that, guess what, just not happening. And he described President Biden's economic record as, quote, a migrant job fair.
It's dark, but I don't think people should be surprised when Donald Trump announced, on his inauguration, we're just steps from the Capitol over here, in his remarks during his inauguration, he promised American carnage. He tried to make good on that promise throughout his presidency.
American carnage of intelligence, we've certainly seen that. American carnage. How was Michael Steele ever the chair of the Republican National Committee, by the way? But American carnage, that's the new theme. The leftist media says that is exactly what Donald Trump will bring to America. But now they do not see that American carnage is unfolding right in front of their eyes. Right in front of their eyes right now. Apparently all they see is the so-called danger President Trump would bring. In fact, they're warning he could be a dictator for life. So be afraid, be very afraid. Listen.
And, you know, we all know, all four of us know that term servant leadership. Yep. The president is supposed to be a servant leader, serving us. You hear about Trump saying he's going to be a dictator for a day, which is not going to be for a day if it happens. No. Could be for the rest of our lifetimes and our children's and more. But if that happens, that's totally against American history. The highest rank in the United States is not president, it is citizen, as Harry Truman said. Mm-hmm. And I would just say one thing. Remember, in the United States, we do not work for a president works for us.
Wow, talk about unhinged. He could be a dictator for life, and not just our lives, the lives of our children. What, is he going to live to be 140? They go on to say in that segment that President Biden is actually a man that is serving the people. Yeah, you can believe that, right? Joe Biden and his Democrat cronies are determined to destroy all traces of what America once was and how powerful and wonderful we once were. They're creating a situation that may not be repairable. Take what's going on in my home state of Michigan. Here's what some of the constituents of Joe Biden living near me feel is important to say. This happened yesterday. I want you to hear it. Here it is.
Malcolm X said, and I quote, "We live in one of the rottenest countries that has ever existed on this earth." It's not Genocide Joe that has to go. It's the entire system that has to go. Any system that would allow such atrocities and such devilry to happen and would support it, such a system does not deserve to exist on God's earth. And so when these fools ask us if Israel has the right to exist, the chant "Death to Israel" has become the most logical chant shouted across the world today.
American carnage indeed. That's in America, in Michigan. These people chanting "Death to America, death to Israel." But honestly, the Democrats might as well be chanting that too, because that's what they're hoping for. It's what they're accomplishing. That's also why you won't see any mainstream media or leftist organizations talking about what you just saw.